The Frontline with Kwekwanan.
The National Intelligence Bureau, NIB, have conducted what they describe as a comprehensive nationwide survey from June 12 to June 14, 2024. The survey, however, targeted NPP delegates across national, regional, constituency, and polling stations executive using the party's album to assert a representative sample. Meanwhile, at the end of the survey, the Energy Minister, also a Member of Parliament for Menchia South, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, secured 76.2% of the responses according to the report. Tonight, the Frontline puts the NIB report in sharp focus, plus the mischief surrounding Kweku Anan's apology to some men of God. Of course, this is Kwekwanan here. Of course, we're live across dozens of TV stations speaking the feed here in Accra, and we're live across dozens of stations also around the world, including Sunyani 88.1 FM picking the feed. Of course, we're live in Tadi 99.1 FM, and GOB is picking the feed in London. You can get the feed on GOB, on TuneIn, and modernghana.com. At the same time on www.gob.tv. And of course, you can get it also on GOB Apple Music. We're also live on the Superhighway, My CTV GH, on YouTube, Facebook. The link is My CTV GH, YouTube, Facebook, all at your disposal. Folks, let's get started. It's still a brand new week, of course. Edition, Wednesday edition, and the month is still brand new month, July. Emune ye wono kama ne de ko ne wie no na chese ye keka kwa no sisi ye hwemu a be about 6 months or 4-5 months to go to the polls. General elections na ye nkohwese de niema ABC ebeko. Ene edition we eja tato emusu ohwam. As somewhere that one is saying, the National Intelligence Bureau and the Honey Edimura. Are your opinion poll and is your opinion poll? No, yeah, it could be the opinion poll, but the polls are more no. One more center poll no FR the NPP running mate. NIB National Intelligence Bureau crowd moko yeden ewo NPP running mates slot mu emana yeden. Well, I think when we get to the bridge we'll cross it. Ne humpo be hia the National Intelligence Bureau ebekwa akoye a survey in the local politics of the NPP to ask it where to gauge to know why ena SSO omu yi no as a running mate. How? Say NIB kwa akoye a survey to know who would emerge as the winner in 2024 elections. I beka say no kra kwa da ho kakra bad, but internal politics of a political party, hey, assembly na the nation's intelligence organization ekoye opinion poll in that political party. Oh, hello folks, does it sit well? Enyema we bi na mompe no. Enyama bi say na mompe no. De yechi spirit I want my way mu ayechi. Eye say ko hwade na fa ne kra wom kekefa beto. The moment an kra ne drop ya pe na efu ntaba. Womu fu ntaba no a womu dey answer they have to go and destroy those people. That's the spirit mi guso mi biesu ni mi bi so kiremo in the coming days. The spirit that is controlling the 4 pillars of this republic. The most ever dangerous spirit I've never seen before, ever in my life. This spirit that causes distraction to goodwill. Yeah. Enya de person o mani nyenum nyamda. Or say spirit of distraction. Yense no ngwa. That's it. A spirit of distraction or say yo. They take feasts in distraction. They enjoy feast in distraction. They enjoy everything when you say it. yen say o man ejapade yen ko say o man sika yen ko say o man puntuo yen ko say ni papa pe bi o mo o man nim yen ko say o keke no a distraction na je we be for mo koye den e was adiwem how I don't even think say NGOB civil society group be crack yes no not that I know of though I stand to be corrected but I have not heard seen say civil society group bimpo akoye opinion poll e wo running mate slots e wo NPP say why and so mu yi no as a running mate no not even civil society nankantem why a whole NIB the National Bureau of Investigations Kaneno the defunct BNI we nanso wo koka na ochina na obi de we be sitem krom na odi watem keke on say wonwa what you say well tonight midimu rasa report we mu yes executive producer Yawiyamba is on assignment but he is on top of this he's on top of this report. He's going to give us all the perspectives and analysis of this report. NIB before almost 72 hours. I repeat, 72 hours. Normally, yes, I report we NIB report we. That's 72 hours. Normally, they build here. This one. Can you imagine? Folks, guys, MCR, more copy no more fan to screen this more muhunye. No man kasa ha kwekuno no wakwa fa fake one media but any NIB before the trust our report. 72 hours no the trust our report we. Now, folks, and we have the report already. We have it. We a raw report to NIB before logo ne down or crest ne down. Yeah. Special report on NPP running mates. Be much asamko. Say NIB before ankoye we are nanye den. 2. Why and a report you specifically or specially to skill a way for somebody to sail through. How? Why would this be? On Monday, Monday edition, we spoke to an investigative journalist, David Tamaklo, and he gave us all the angles. Yes. And you want the beat. We have multiple angles following this developing story. Now, we are learning Matthew Opoku Prempe, Afini Ebabe Bonu say Aldono, sometime when. Ochina na mwenyanye, mwene next week ana. One more summer. Obi kanasem, hey rade kweku, baby amefe bia me nyamane. Obi say hey kweku, aden na saying stories are we NPP, mate. Say see a story be na me nkoye what the other side of. CPP, PNC, NDC, Biome, Fence Allen, Kojo story be. Wherefore when you look through, scale around. Where and himfa and a news market air fetching more stories than where? Yes, say the name who are passing here can a fear bunny ye due and then a quakumidi kwame ko DBS ye kwakwana nei adai we see prat mean your penny adai why me we oh Lord have mercy. Free what? On Monday, made the apology biama sofo binum. Any person ye yente that. And there is this guy called. You see, I'm still resisting the temptation. Say, ni pampeni for money make kasana. Me buomu so much, but I me share me hoso yesa mano kasa enko ye mawom. But I still respect pampeni for. Na makachom se umuntu no for. Because you say so once no way say wo pe no we gigifo no wo pe so obegigi a me hu say that be na ebu but ye the funu kwoshem no so obegigi obekwa amuna no mu bi yeah me and me de masem abeto ho say apology say any apology it is within my power to say what I have to say but enu so a stupid rock a fool or the number one thing, Kwekwana has apologized. Kwekwana has apologized. Let me apologize in a year then. Have I told you that apology has taken away the expose? Stupid fool. Has that apology taken away the expose? Have I told you that we have resisted any form of, say, expose? Has that expose been taken away? Now I'm getting out of control because it's really taking something out of the equation, and I don't want to allow that. Seven prayers, I may yet team with you. I respect people. Any person who is above me in terms of whatever. No. But within the powers of group of people, feel say, one, I deem it right to let them know, say no. Far from that. But so what feel say, what to say, will say, atem ne yedi me abetra se menu e na obi su twasa e kan saa na yeso metra no wonye no ngu manimu ase no, I'll prove you wrong, so that's not what it is. Therefore, say me catch say sorry for what I did, or sorry for how you see it, sorry for how you feel. Kweku it taking me quote away na me wie no a eno should shut the expose. Say mama nye expose na. So what sense can you make out of this? And we enipa sebi anyansafo bi entiase. But a lunatic bi kwa ko gine be say opeso osesa narrative no. But then you and I still on Monday make a tremo that the platform is still committed to it expose, and the expose will be done at our own time on one team deciding when. And any man of God biara udin yabo I expose na ese upienu udin be pie. We whatever be pie. But mo meye ne se kwekwa ne mu asofo metam me say na no abe cloud so bibi. No, please. I will shape the discussion, I will shape the narrative for you to know. Yeah, and we are still fetu trim. There is something you need to come and help us get it done. And also nipa se yama nipa nyaso. What is going on? I don't know who might say ya de nko na pese who might enko say ya de. You mo pese mpama taresha say me de me o say for. No. Men say nipa o. Ibu nipa. And I want to prove to these men who feels this way, to let them know, say, no, Mama has a mebesa. I will shape the discussion. But one more, when we share chira, when we influence them, say, Sana 70, they will not tell me what to do. And none of them, like a fool, kumchacha, will tell me what to do. I do things according to my own, and according to my right, and according to the dictate of the platform. He will not tell. No. And I mean yet me. Ya nye me, yet me ni buadie. And I respect people. And to do be feeling no, do be susuno. Ah, de be me kone. Yes, sir. I have please in your neck, in your honor, please take it easy. But here we are. Whether expose, not expose, you will not tell me not to do my expose. I will do it according to my time. It doesn't negate the fact that expose will not come. That's story na cry yenkai. Yenkai empono obisi ye didi natem. How much more if the story nanka said that how behwe one ka say nie unie ka and that how no the society against some of these men of God. How do you answer yourself? Say no we. You see, ye will maybe more mamika way quickly and he said adia Ghana ye chia ne say obi okasa akukuduro so. Obia okasa to me so say nipa no one ye hu say one umuade. 2 when inside there 3 udidi mpenifo atem sad eniama 3 udi agrade be atare twa ahyew ebi na me face sisi ano ai kwekwa na kasa to me so nti afi kra the strong words or mu use ne say afi me threaten nipa. I'm not threatening. If you see the fire power, listen to me. Those of you confused about what I'm doing, if you see the firepower behind what I'm doing, please separate me from that. And do not think say a threat will be live. No, I'm not. And I've stated constantly here, I am not above the law, neither they. And me, and I'm not here. Say, you be expose you or sophobia. Either I will expose you because of respect to I don't respect osophobia sebe and see I respect you because of a rank. We are all equal before God, and we are all equal before the law. So whatever we are doing, to do it. Said the likes of them, and also for Penino, and please, I don't do my work like that. I respect them, but I'm not scared of anybody. And also in Chelsea, Obi feel say, hey, there be the integrity, any image has been touched on one way or the other that doesn't fit be and follow in its sense. Obi me as to trace how we say with the matemwa. Kweku, is that person wrong? For you to say an apology to that person? Does that again take away, say, your responsibility as a journalist? You fail to execute that? No. But one more they fall for this. I don't fall for it. You will never change my narrative, how I get the job done. Inti yenya ima society enko seyemu boni esum akronfo criminals womunya nyoma ne said omopena sa no because of omusika nkete folks and adria habeshi we straighten ya de nimi bi beto to ho. It is my power to render an apology to whoever. I do it according to how I have to do it. For those persons not to feel and someone ye kagu o masum any atari addition almost omo nipa ye betra de ye kano. We are not here to call some people as guilty as charged. Other than that, then there's nothing like calling anybody. So one mat sabi what dwan na ho ehu baby asam ne nam ne wentie ye narrative ni ya, then you fall for all those things they are doing. And then it will be the be breme link be breme link ben ya osi kwekutie osi hwe papa we this man is working according to what is happening now. Or see a friend, the Black Apostle. And Black Apostle is also shaping the discussion. I'm saying, but Black Apostle is also shaping the discussion on the Christian belt for Christopher Memu to understand and you may be a koso. But Yakoka, I Obonsamba, Antichrist, Owidifwo, Yadime Bae, me ye say, Yamami all sorts of names. Me, right from childhood, my words like a prophecies. But momo date we into her. This too shall pass. Na mubehu. Mubehu. Mumaino. Baby yet modeko. Especially in the Christian belt. How? Obian smami se minye expose. Ana obiabe asma. Obian smami. Yen ye feel say let's shape, let's make Ghanaians understand what's going on. Na mube identify good, bad, ugly. Na ebema munya esapape too. There be. Say nipa no mutu sa na mono. Rather they are ready so mube destroy them. Because you will nipe be say no. Ohona walk on obesay obeyi obesi ekonku. Eye konku no mu sie ye dwadie. Obeyi say dwadie na free ho. Until they can only go on the hard line of propaganda. Let's go attack him. Let's go and put some fear in him. Let's do all sorts of things. Me kweku. Oh me papa. When you mean samana ni edame swear the wo me a. Che wonye dia wo ye no. But I tell you what. Enu nche se ye brom raso. Enu nche se ye betran ya say obi made. No. Please. Let all of us be measured equally before the law. And let everybody's fundamental rights and freedom be adhered to. Ohoni enam. Folks, ejuma ho papa. Now, ye nibre into anadri ushemia wherever you are watching. Please, menya pesamengumia. Fraunia, call unia, Fraunia, tem, all the way from the northern belt. Yedibi Rehefa, Ashanti region, capital, Kumasi. We are coming to where? Greater Accra. We are connecting to 6 regional capitals. Both northeast, south, Yenko Volta region, back, Yenko Central region, Yenko all over Western and beyond. Everywhere, every corner in this country. The Frontline, of course, is airborne from this very studio and across dozens of stations picking the feed. Those of you in London can get a feed on GOB. GOB no Okoha Ubenya wo GOB Radio TV. And of course, GOB Radio and TV no Ubenya no tune in or modernghana.com or www.gob.tv. TV. Of course, ubenya ewo and also call my Apple Music or my PT program as well. Uko YouTube, see YouTube, the link na my CTVGH ewo YouTube, benya link and then Facebook. Tonight, I have loads of things to do. Of course, Upness is Ghana Speaks, proudly brought to you by Ora Black Star for ewo ofanko barrier here bombarden kona ko huomo uko huomo a won beboa mo wenya asase papa esi wudan a ahomeka ewom edan te say Tower of Babel shape whichever way wo mo asase na metumi I recommend because me ankasa me guarantee the amount boni bia ni asase ho obeta asase na wetumi adan esi wudan bia esi wusie mani o ma de na kom Ora Black Star for bejo so a 053617 6327 Ora Black Star for ensa no ewo kwa benya kaswa breku denchira amasaman ensawum ena botiano baby bebre ni na so wonkra asase kama Ora Black Star for me be yimfo ni na cho no wahwe o mansa asene bebi eguo ensuo wo electricity wo road network bibia wo kama nani na no etimi abo ma manya bi e de IEDS nto no ansa wo kono wakwa kwesi wodan ne keke na asom bia but take a lesson hwa asase we a fertile land ebeboa wo e ma wetimi esi dan ne bia the dream house you have long ago yen to build. Take a lesson.
Ora Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
The front.
Action. Great folks. We are back. Yes. We bet me a journey program. Of course, it's an interactive program as well on the WhatsApp line. WhatsApp line is 020-297-3461. My WhatsApp line is 020-297-3461. You're back in kind the amount. Folks, Abrante mbebo ni din Ruby X say me pen ni hura kwata Ruby X Ruby calm down Ruby X yes na that screen is no Ruby X a staff of CTV has been nominated for the best students in sound engineering by Ghana Tertiary Excellence Award. Edu na yi so na me ni age keke yes bese o twa de no say nam de no betra screens na me bie na nim to Ruby X yes Ruby X ono chese maker say he's been nominated for the best student in tertiary excellence award 2024 edition and omo nominated Abrante as the best student. Folks, adia ebe man nkunim die no aba ne se obe vote ama Ruby X. Now on the screen obe hu say ne voting arrangement na say star 447 star 714 hash Mr. Bium. So be vote ama Ruby X star 447 star 714 hash. Now we selecting the code no. The code no den the code no GT 168 GT 186 Mr. Momo dia na moye den mo nye eniama kama. Okay? Yes. Ruby X. Mum vote to Emano. Star 4 star 44 star 447 no my main checking here na fi hu ni se na be a yenye sa mistake nti me pacho take again na yenhwa de Ruby X ne code no e na me dem do e was screen so nso be break complain say e yo mu hu ni yie e star 447 star 714 hash star 447 star 714 hash. Now I select the code. The code is GT186. GT186. Now I vote on Ruby X. Of course, you believe it's a Ruby X. So far, Oshe and Nyoma Eke Kona. That is a Ruby X issue to cry echo nenim tem. Now, up next is another sponsor, Biogas Expert Engineers. Now, Biogas Expert Engineers are also with us tonight, and the Omo kindness, of course, they will help you build your state-of-the-art kitchen, your house, boho, POP, tiles, and many more. Now on the screen, Biogas Expert Engineers, and Womoma and Funiwe a track. Now, Biogas Expert Engineers, MY then with me AC dine your dream house benya a dine be our person we see Biogas Expert Engineers ebeboa MY then we see odano kama now one more sign so hwe say e janai bia e wo ho a say e janai no eco waste every ufie no one be turn say e janai no e de aye gas we use our kitchen 2 we see dine we now pese one more then a constructed state-of-the-art kitchen currently on the screen. Which screen is what? The a kitchen or my and and yet just a drawing cake. Way a kitchen will be kitchen or my and no. Muntia Samekano. Or big kitchen and a yayan faces. So beautiful. Right? Now, kitchen way a kitchen a nyoma woman nara a nyoma one of my import free amanone any d a kitchen way. Plates nimni adina inti we see wo kitchen na wie no we see wo dan na wie no na wo pe kitchen papa bi abem no na wa free Biogas Expert Engineers e was 055 589 3001 for the purpose of those listening our radio so no Biogas Expert Engineers no be from 055 589 3001 na chese omu no di nkoma no ma ba bisi wo kitchen no ama fe me pamochaw arrangement bi a wo be frɛ wom na wo no ma ye no sa arrangement no na wankasa we di sa arrangement no so me nka nkwa ekire o sa Ghana fo no ye ho ya ahomete no matter who we are ye ho ya ahomete keke sa na ete me mo wudin but ho ya ahomete na ho ya ahomete but ubetimi so wa homete sem no de ato baby because opa de papa enti se wa ko frɛ wom na wo no mo ya arrangement na wanka se wa arrangement no so wedi so na akɔ kama asama sana asomriaba opese ye kitchen ni say ma opese ye kɔ ni say color ben na opese ye de ye ne wa kekani na fefefe na o ma ya ma we wan hwebo na adane ntokwa just adekitikiti bi keke the Biogas Expert for nkrofo makwadare woni ma bebre mu they are men of many parts now ye si dan ewie edan no esi ye POP e wo dan nim POP no combustible yankasa combustive eyi no mo de be ye se be ya ejakra to dan nim a enye den enhye manioma ebetimi aden akoyi ama eno eno mo de be ya ama wo na POP no maye ne kama the lights kama ahihye mu a wote dan mu a heat biara eni edan mu I feel so opeso mo ye floor tiles ema e wo bedroom living room bia including compound one be floor tiles ni na ma kama sisi akra the state of the art floor tiles bi omode abane say yetumi ye bi ema banks companies in the industrial complex tiles ye be ni na ma nti wo shop no wo person be tiles e wo shop ho a wo ma be tiles na ma wo shop enye tiles keke o material bi no mo edi design e yes tiles no ebe ne kama e de amama ho ato say ye shop say we dwumumu say ye ufie o ehimfa ni na no won ba be ne kama ede amama hwato biogas expert engineers aye krado so mbeje so efi so omoton ensase at the same time so omusi dan asase no ba beto efiri omho na omo aye papers na ma wo pese omusi dan ma won so a ene so mbesi ama umpe wona apede Ghana ni ubeka we acha de chino we ya de foforo na okona anye yi a na ono ase afa phone no abefro se kwaku ena meto we na ekwa ha ne nyoma memete o masum no ya na mehwedi mi say hey the same people ya so mukwana ni mebi nko yi a the same people pass back and they want to come and complain ubekire na de se kona koyi ni say o se menye enti me de meka kire wo fa na wafa na the papa nso ho nso na be fa na wafa ne preko na de asomdwe ayden abro na ne ma toto na kwam biogas expert for afi jeno so say wombetimi nso so aye bohu ama womba ofie ho a wombe survey no ma ye bohu kese no a nsuo no etu free from omutu na nsuo no eba guarantee that bohu no ho say womo say until say Jesus Christ beba minim do beba wasu winim so you can imagine wombetimi aboa ma niam ina no atoto ye kama ema ohwato nti Mr. Biogas expert engineers ene wa homa no so no na bomodin na yeden wonu omo endinsa wo so e wo 055 589 3001 from 055 589 3001 now on a biogas expert for edin command atoto na kwam great ye the biogas expert for no esi hono now Ghana Speaks now if you moving on tonight on Ghana Speaks we continue to shape the minds and the thinking process of the ordinary Ghanaian to know thyself and what God stock for us as a nation. But your baby medru the very, very important part. You listen to it carefully or you ignore it or you decide to send your insult and I don't even care. I don't even bother. But I know, Kweku, I'm speaking to well reasonable people. I need reasonable minds. They could be few, but I love them. Yes. Me say, anadri, dia meno yeni na ni yese on this very belt we position yedri. Dia make catch on say we are still on the path, continuously trying hard to shape minds and to shape the thinking process of the ordinary Ghanaian. Ye pesi ye koswa niema Ghana fonu hu womo hu adwen esesi ye dwen enyoma esi esusu na di yedie kanko ebre na fi wankasa nso be hu se wo ye hwan ye di kan no na fi wo be di atum se onyankopon die be mpo me no mi no asomaya ye timu. There have been too many political, religious deception, lies, falsehood, religious propaganda, psychological warfare, mind games with the people of Ghana by some self-styled acclaimed men of God who think and feel we must allow the status quo. And this, allow the status quo, and they continue to perpetuate these falsehoods through. And I'm saying no. The American Subioni said, enipa bi wo man mu a anase entro kasa bi akohwisem kasa bi ebi free politics mu ebi free Christosum mu politicians ni ye bi no na asofo no so ye bi ane ye wo politicians bi ni mu a wo man o madwene se wo mo politics wo mbedi atros all throughout inti atro na omudi wo political landscape no e shape the minds Ghana for bebre enim se sa entro way a omudie radio stations media ye publish no ye shape them asofo binim so ayo madwene se won betre o maso dem no makoso di ntro enada akohwisem enabrabasam false religion false doctrine yemfam brainwashing the minds of the people brainwash ye be brainwashing nipa sa na sa brainwash no eni nipa ababetna eno betna wi a na afi na abo watrase ni nara no ho your friend is psychological warfare. There's a psychological warfare now Ghanaians ye go through a certain psychological warfare we are going through Ebi nim, momu de omani hwe, ebi so nim, and yet we are all swimming and swimming through it. And nada and kontompo sam akohwi sam ye de afrafra ni na and ye pompema gasum na monye. The obekwa akohu na obeya attempt to say opesa wo correct no, we are the enemy to the syndicate. Again, on Monday, now on Monday, I stated and I gave an apology to some men of God. And the reason why I have to do it, and I'm going to explain natural. My apology to this man of God comes on this condition. One, my attention has been brought to NIB. And a new man, yet the other 2 minutes say one. I am here, media say I am insulting them. I am denigrating them. I am maligning them. And of course, there me ye na no so no pabo ene de abo me say me megu o manimu ase. That's it. And yet about the fact say me be ye program is to come and slide them. And above for where such as threat, I'm threatening them. Where how? But enipa daseni enim very well say whatever biya kweku I have said here between what time period have all been there. I have tried hard to invite these men of God to come forward to help us do what? Clarifications. Messidian, to help us do clarifications into what we are investigating. That's all it has been. But some are out there say whether I am asking for clarification and your clarification, no. Their position is that this is what I'm resorting. And 2, I'm even calling them as guilty as charged. And that's what the platform is seeking to do. I feel quite the extension to say asofo mpelifo kesepi me dido matam rough into ye trust atare e de ahye me say kweku this is who you are. And tonight, for the second time, let me say and say clear. Yet a team will fear 7 previous. 2, I come from a noble home and a respectable home. Number 3, my style of journalism and my way of communicating an issue may be different from how I'll be communicating with you. Now, we can ask them to go, what a platform is where you're a different person. And when you are outside, you're also a different person. I think saying the first time Americans are the same way. No. That's very true. But you see, say, as I said earlier, say, said they made the firepower behind my communication can be misconstrued to be say I'm a disrespectful person. 2, I'm insulting some men of God. 3, I'm taking the men of God to the cleanest without any whatever to data. Not just I find this very unfortunate. But then, in order to let them know the decency, the maturity underline, we are matured people. Who, yeah, I'm a well-matured people, well-cultured. And if those of God, now let me go specific. One person who is feeling so very bitter and so feels said no. Me too many years in home and I'm here say Lawrence Tete. And I want to say this to Lawrence Tete. Mr. Tete, no. No. Every respect that Lawrence Tete want to get it from me, this is the respect you are getting. You are not a man of God I am scared of. You are not a man of God that I can be I can run away from. Neither you are a man of God that I have to reverence you to be the special man of God. Therefore, I have to say what I have to. I am doing what I'm doing not because of the fact to say any man of God is above anybody. No. We are all equal before the laws of Ghana. And all of us will die. But I will not take that away from you. Say, you're a man of God and you feel what I can also feel. Say, no. You feel like I'm insulting you. You feel like I'm disgracing you. You feel like I am saying something that doesn't represent the fact. And I'm saying no. Based on your feel and based on how you see my communication to be that of, I pronounce you guilty as charged. before the world. And I'm saying, no, I haven't done that. In other words, may I say, the story which involves any man of God, including Lawrence Tete, has not yet been told. Underline, I repeat, including Lawrence Tete Yenkai. We haven't. But this is how some of them feel. And I don't want to limit it to only Lawrence Tete. Any man of God who feels a mabodin. Na wo ususu say atem na medu mi si mi ni watem. But if you feel ususu what do you say me di watem wa, I am telling you tonight, I said it. An apology to you, and including Lawrence Tete. Take that apology. I haven't insulted you. Two, I haven't maligned you. I haven't disgraced you. I simply call for your coming for us to go into these investigations. It is for you to help the platform get to the bottom of what we are to investigate, and that's all there is to it. Make where we are. I am to say that the investigation of which, still ongoing. We are still on our investigation. We haven't aborted it. That investigation is still ongoing. And Ebium, I would urge that any man of God who face a mabodin, with the very respectful, make yourself available. Again, I'm to say this. We would find more than this platform. Listen, we would find the means more than this platform to let you have to answer for us. That's all there is to it. Yes. And this yebeba ufio, yebeba office, yebeba sorry, please yeba. Accept the fact that you need to help us uncover what we have to uncover. I have to say this because any man of God will feel this at the back of Nadine. No, and yet any good impression about me. And I'm speaking for myself. I don't care whoever is out there talking about, Kweku, and I say, Lawrence Tete, no, that is his right. Oye nipa, Lawrence Tete, oye nipa, and anybody among them, womi nipa. But omono, the obia susuni se Kwekuanan akasa ahonde so enti mimua de me dey do matem. No. And that's the misconstrue and now misconception and bibremunya. Please. Mean to me medidi Lawrence Tete atem. And I mean to me meka asemwa efa Lawrence Tete ho ni kro ni mo me say chenchira yemfa ento so. No. Now let me say this. Lawrence Tete knows what I'm about to say. In 2015, na me start investigations on Lawrence Tete. 1. Number 2, Lawrence Tete will recall that in 2015, let me need TV, so I was on radio, and that tells you how many years in here that I have followed Lawrence Tete on an investigation that is still unending. In that investigations, which on one Lawrence Tete raised a concern on that investigation. Just say, a brave basa me friend Reverend Lawrence Tete said, Omra. He picked the call and said, Opeso hu asam kwa me pese me investigating. Oh, really? Then he went on to say, drop me a message of the issue you want to use. And Kweku, I went further to do what? Drop the message to Lawrence Tete. Number 3, I come back again to call Reverend Lawrence Tete, say, this is what we want to investigate. And this, what did Lawrence Tete say to me? Quote, I don't want to discuss the issue. Quote. And may I say tonight, all of this 4 or 3 issues we now were captured on recording. Right. Listen to me. All this communication was captured on recording. But then be mindful, say, whether captured on recording or not, ask my trump card. Ask yourself, has Kwekuana gone to the news market to do? Lawrence Tete say, oh ma kasa. Ontimi me yi sa nano. And just a journalist would simply just go to the news market about whatever he has. And I haven't done that 2015 till now. And ever since, from this period, more issues coming as if it's an ending thing. I don't know. What one way back no way nipa baako ehun sem cho keke how Where then utumrika ekwa abonte se wo koka ho asem. Still give the person the time. Na mama time mpo ya afimaba TV so ya me invite ne be afikura de say hey me didi atem. But me knew be atem. Me say every communication of whether obeba be ya no be ya no were all captured and it's still there. But I haven't gone to the news market. Me nkoye story bia. And I make us say even the expose no kra wa ha no kra no ye. But some feels threat, some feel this, some feel that. And I can only say there's nothing like I'm here to disgrace any man of God. I'm here to malign. I'm here to cause threat to any man of God, please. Men of God, politicians, whatever, you are all human beings. And you now together want to build this country. So if the ameme put men of God out of the scope or feel threats and say, please, my platform doesn't stand for that. Aha, nipa. Any person, a man of God, plus Lawrence Tete feels they've been threatened by this platform or malign or derogatory or whatever, please. We are not here for that. And we apologize for how you feel and how you think it has gone beyond that of tarnishing your image. However, may I say, the investigation is still ongoing. And respectfully, we are inviting you, all of you, come assist us. Let's get to the bottom of the matter before a time considered by ourselves. Please. I believe I have done what I have to do for the purposes of clarifying what is being painted out there. I don't represent this. No. Obi bwa yen twasa sanento wa yire ne ho denden say parem fo na okoje I don't know, but wa yire ne ho so obetu sa na mo no me I will speak for myself, and I'm not speaking to you for you to accept and to believe me. No, baby asama me catch them no me wia dia me ya me wia na me di pia bonten a opa na wa judge in your right sense, and then we leave it there. And I want to make this issue very clear. For the likes of Reverend Lawrence Tetenamo, who say, we are entirely no, because Monday me catch him say, Monday I did it. Me kind. If you manum ne pie like now, me yase umbenya that feel. No, ebasa the moment it comes this way no, na asemre da wa see Canadian na kwhye pipe na see o, na dia kwhye suni ase no. Ye didn't say ya na chese ya kata so no, me yes ada no. Dia mo pe no for you. But still there is something to talk about. I'll not insult any man of God, but please, let's respect my job. And 2, make yourself available. 3, come help clarify the issue. With the upper cry, your rejoinder, Febra, na call baby. We can accept that this is your rejoinder, this is your press statement, or some sort. Dan said, me Kamasem. That's what Lawrence said. This is what you did, and we have the recordings there. I am one journalist. Look, when you may be and you may be very careful. Me ya we na me na CBB so that I can do what I'm doing for you to know. Eti mu na mote honwa bebre madwene mu ehuro na munwe papa no a wo ye dede na kwaku na sen. Don't play with me. I know what I'm doing. I know the things my hands are laid on. There are some people won't be di bone or face nobody has an iota of evidence. Don't joke with this. Don't. Obi be sell. Enye bibia na ye push di go abonten ho sa. I'm sorry. If tonight I am even to tell Lawrence Tete say he spoke, ask this, that, and all of that were captured because it's a fact finding. You see, people don't understand the operations of media. But Obi say yeah, draw away like a lifestyle or from our own. No. We are guided by laws. And the laws protect us many angles and for us to get it done properly. And to me, your Obi feel say, oh, my ye one kwan so yen ya susu say a cause injury to the reputation. I look at it say, oh, sana uhuno, and say, this is it. Take the apology and let's settle with it and let's come back and do what we have to do. Get to the bottom of the case. Now, meka we are yentia say mature people would do it this way and take away all the issue of petty stuff. No, I'm not interested in petty stuff. Let's get to the bottom of it. And I'm to tell every Ghanaian at the range of my voice, whatever investigation I have to do in the workers of iniquities is still ongoing. The investigation is still ongoing. And that's when we are done, it will hit the screens. And society in change here will not drift away from it. And nobody can take that investigation out of our way. And there's nothing like somebody is going to bed or somebody is going to ana obi ababe put pressure on us to stop our investigation. Minim how that ebetimi. No. So why? When you dey wa obeka se o manye ni ye. Wona me dey wa obeka se kwekuwe didi matem. Ana everybody is human being. We are all humans and we must treat each other fairly and also ensure that there is something, go and get it done. So we are inviting you people, please respectfully come, let's sort the investigations and then we move. However, may I say categorically, our apology, as I have said, does not wipe away our ongoing investigations about those men. It does not stop the investigations about what we are to do. And it does not prevent people who have raised serious adverse findings about these men out there. Please, let's take note. You can't say we are one more a semi atotuom. I'm already semi now base you're investigating. Sound Crawford and stop to come. Still, those who want to come forward. No. We are taking the issue one by one. And I was somebody ha me patrol and your man pamrika o kweku anan ko kama asema me kweku me the information abroad me the audio abroad me the video abroad ko boma Ghana fun say asema makom. No, please. Behind the scenes, people don't know what we go through. Enipa swan yama begu say no mo pese kweku fani na ato abonten. We must have verifications and clarifications. Verifications and clarifications in order to set nipa no a wo si yanko kan ho aso no so enipa ebi no obi ni mu che ho mo si edidi atemi. Now, so any people in Tiasama say, yeah, the pressure better so, but they are human beings. And the folks, may they know AC ho. May the issues about a software be more fearless ano, yeah, the NBC. Having said this, tonight, I am here to tell every Ghanaian, especially the Christian community, that God has released his blessings unto man already. And man must understand that God is finished. The American man say, as I said, yet here once say, Onyankopon ordini nshira amani pewie. Say ye bibi maimu, eye Europe, Asia, Arab world, God is done, he's finished. Makama bre ordini nshira amani pa ewie. But one thing we must understand as black people is that our inability to that blessing. Listen to me, oh, our inability, oh, see a ben nantiako ye shira, any enkunim die, any ye dear, Yankopon body abewi asana, and Yankopon be a train manaba because it's a sorry anymore. Yet it is so in anticipation that God must appear because we are still in anticipation of a certain blessings to come. No, he has given it to you, he has given it to me. Our inability to walk into that blessing is the complex nature of our foolish thoughts. Say the yadrini enye juma intina ye blessings in ye huno. Yeah. For the black man to identify the blessings by God, it's 1,000 miles a journey to walk. No. So kotra so there near dada no near extrapolate sika won hu na ewie anse no hu say yes. Nti obekwa and fear do no nya blessings yet or so to he is not able to identify the surroundings. What kind of blessings am I looking for? Nti the new maybe petty near with say aware me tu kwan me hie adwuma me say petty whilst the white people are climbing all the way million miles away into the heaven, the galaxies, into the moon, into space. Na yen yetitin so no and so ni mo no to aye di bi so Nyankopon ye de ben aware adwuma sika metu kwan me say these folks show mind bi o omunye Christopher nanso oho and a Christian nation like Ghana, now I want you to watch this info anyway. The way how they think, how they culture their children into growing up to understand knowing thyself and what they must do in their future. Watch this. Folks, afi infoni bi so to aso mo fa ne so to aso ne yenhwe the minds of the outside there and the minds of us here. Who are these two separate people and how do you make of it? Watch this.
With children in China often being taught to code before they enter primary school. China has been making huge investments in robotics and artificial intelligence. Programming courses are being taught in both primary and secondary schools.
The code we're writing now is in Python. This coding language is all in English. I hope to write a coding language in the future that uses Chinese.
With children in China often being taught to code before they enter primary school. China has been making huge investments in robotics and artificial intelligence. Programming courses are being taught in both primary and secondary schools.
The code we're writing now is in Python. This coding language is all in English. I hope to write a coding language in the future that uses Chinese.
Oh, mercy God. This is who we are. You see? So, we raise, you see, a kind of a subtle warfare, and I can understand the challenge. And what was that? I saw funny binimu or memoir, wominya, yantina museya, say an epenom. It's a Caribbean. Say yaw. And until it was so easy so betimia kwabonte to construct a church than to construct. Ubetimia could be a factory easy as our Ghana. No. Compare so ube bia sorry now be a factory. Which one any more constrained? Factory no ube bia no name staff do na ba na unte factory. Factory na ube si many penye bi edwuma ye no tie ye. Factory no a enipa emu edwuma aye na oman puntu human development, human capacity development because obi enye edwuma enya yo mwenye skadia ato aduane di ma society ho aton da bi eno ho ube who how you be frustrate you you be crash you down than say who find feature no wakwa tia sorry sisi ebe fa sisi a nipa ba ko betia sorry o na watwe empempi mebegum na wa exploit o maje o musika die gu ono no botom abra tax ontua tax e ma o man o eno ebe fa sisi a mine na mo hwehwe unza that kind of o mine no e na mo chekere ene ye boa ne atenetene yazie kwaku da bi expose no a beba life a beba life. There can never be any machinations or because stop this distraction for we no. Yes, we are. We are going forward. We are moving forward. We are not backtracking. No. Yeah. mo bi so ehu say ye sabe ye buade ya teten ye frifiem. Now let's turn the spotlights on the running mates nominee, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. According to the NIB report, he stands tall among candidates presented. Afi memfa politics no we are softening them. Now, what shared the ecosystem according to NIB report here that here just say Ora Matthew Opoku Prempeh you be a nipa ye do omo call ye can say alter no so a ye assessment ono na odi mu akotene pa akotene na odi ene chese ono na obi a omo pe na sem. But a member of parliament for Asante Achim, Andy Apiekubi, had questioned the integrity and the credibility of the NIB to be involved in local politics. Afi Apiekubi say no, I didn't think NIB for kramode mo be real politics. How? Didn't ya? Send and the Apiekubi opesochere. Take a listen to this.
Where in our NPP constitution does it state that at a time like this, the National Security will conduct a survey? Where is it? And is it the case that anybody would have instructed them to go and conduct a survey? And who did that? And if somebody did that, whose expense will it be? And why would we subject a national institution like National Security to conduct a survey for a particular person? Or why would somebody come under a directive to conduct a survey in respect of one person's appointment or one person's nomination? I think national security has more to do than this survey. This survey, I find it very unnecessary. And like I said before, if I was the presidential candidate, I would even disappoint the national security and let them understand that they are busybodies in this matter. Nobody invited them into this.
You would disappoint them by
not sticking to the candidate they're promoting. I mean, when did it become the function of national security to be promoting a particular candidate for nomination into a position of running mate? When? Why now? And at whose instance?
Andy Apiekubi na kana semzeo, and Andy Apiekubi is right. And I'm a kind. Why the NIB will do what they are doing? I didn't hear. Why and was sharp by anymore? Oh, you so the National Intelligence Bureau, EDD said way. Why and why, sir? I feel me baby am reduce or mine intelligence agency to personal scores. And phobia who or say any binu womu say dwumakuo yo. Makuo we womu say no. Where Ghana for Muama on it, where in America, in Britain, in France, Germany, and all these countries are said, when we yen yomasi umini be near Baye, ya, Nanumponu, just internal, say, why so yet the candidates for Republican or Democrat, not FBI at the reporters, I bet to no mind, yes, and day. And I say, why NSS, Labour, and I conservative, or MI6 and MI5 at the report but internal politics way. Nigeria hampo monyasa, South Africa intelligence agency for new way. Oh, we be a modern moment and modern call and phobia who ye be can see achem ye can yako ne bribi beba ne bribi beba no na mumma na ete ho obi be ka se papa bi bae no kan se kire Ghana for omubu ni say wo ye otwea onfa nenim hare onfa nko. It's true. Sata na me maka bi a kire me ma e mo bobra na ekọ omanim na wo de me ka bi kire me ntu mafo na me meboa e ma ye correct the bad things happening to this country ye be kwa commune ye kru enie isan say continue be muni obekọ nechi onko nenim wate montra ha na obi anya de opɛ wote Ghana ha wote amanone better London for the rest of your life. You want to say better Australia, you want to say better America. That's up to you. And then amayama ina enche ubiya be pam ni pay free kronum bianko nenka ye kro. Folks, we are at a very critical moment of our nation. I said what? We are at a very critical moment of our nation, a crossroads. Political pundits and civil society groups have raised serious issues and the need to be concerned about the integrity and credibility of our elections. And those involved seeking office must be truthful and accountable to the people of this country. Well, the Frontline spotted one of them. He was being questioned about a signature project his government has undertaken or embarked upon. Assemble no kind. The American year. Civil society groups and political pundits will make raising the same say Muma Ghana for Yenin Naho. Afi yenwe abatoɔ na yɛbɛtoɔ no deɛ bɛyɛ papa na aboa yɛ wom na de mfaso abrɛ yɛn ebiom afi wɔnom a yɛba sɛ yɛnto ɔmo so aba no yɛnhwɛ sɛ wɔn su no ɔmo ban wɔn yɛ nipa ban 1 ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo tumi yɛ nekwafoɔ 2 ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ accountability foɔ enipa wɔn pɛ nkuntabuo na ɔmo di ne korɛ ɛma minu mienu esan sɛ wɔnom ne yɛde ɔman ne tumi ɛne ɔman ne sika consolidated fund yɛde kɔhyɛ ɔmo nsa na sɛ ɔman nyɛ ne kwafo ama wɔ ɔman ni ne korɛ ama wɔ sɛ ɔman nyɛ de nkunta papa ama wɔ ɛna na ɔmo di ne korɛ na sɛ ɔmo yɛ den ɛne kwafo nipa ɔmo ni ne korɛ ɛne yɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo rule ɔman no saa na asɛm ne teɛ one of the candidates a yɛbɛto ne so aba this year election. And of course, station be the Ebisa and says signature project bang and an up by no buy or my ya. As some of our culture in and Pesa with TB. Men can be in count, no tea, a utia, Laffy and Rese, Sen and Assembly. Take a listen to this.
Can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north? I think the most important project here in the north since independence. Yes,
Are you sure?
A few moments later, I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to do the Pualuguda. Can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north? I think the most important project here in the north since independence. Yes,
Are you sure?
A few moments later, I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to do the Pualuguda. Can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north? I think the most important project here in the north since independence. Yes,
Are you sure?
A few moments later, I have no doubt in my mind that we are going to do the Pualuguda.
I won't comment. I won't comment. Yenyenzi was no comment. So who you may be say I feel we need to so say a strong indication that there is going to be what you call voting apathy in the governing party come election 2024. Reason for this is because there's so many what you call lies, falsehood are becoming one too many. The Abema voting apathy, AC, our election 2024, no much say, and Trona Dawson, and the Kura Yenia Dawson, and Kontompo na Brabano are Dawson. In Tiafi, Oko campaign platform as well. There will be one and you may be say, I've been drawn in Nipani and Uni. And so when you win, at the end of your war, take a lesson. Your mayor will be watch this.
What's your boy? Me have a pledge, Nanny, I can't change something because you might be free. Come across some bush and far free. At an NPP for more good depending on no more when you had no class. No more class, break the break everything, break the 1,000. Break the 1,000, sub break the 8. Meticulously, when you should bring me, break the 1,000. More so class break the 8. NPP for Jumaba and Bodia Santoria, break the 8. Papa, you are home in a Faconam Baby. What's your boy? Me have a pledge, Nanny, I can't change something because you might be free. Come across some bush and far free. At an NPP for more good depending on no more when you had no class. No more class, break the break everything, break the 1,000. Break the 1,000, sub break the 8. Meticulously, when you should bring me, break the 1,000. More so class break the 8. NPP for Jumaba and Bodia Santoria, break the 8. Papa, you are home in a Faconam Baby. What's your boy? me ya be pay adwuma na ne edi kan to ensem timi ko yi ma ba firi ma kama kwa kwasam na busuafo aba firi tan NPP for mo good nipa ni mu ase na mo nyi adwene kwa se no mo ka se break every time break the 1,000 sa break the 8 no me ti kwa ni mani subiri me break the 1,000 mo so kwa se break the 8 NPP for djuma be na bodi asantro nya break the 8 papa jo ho me na fa kwa na mbo bere
Hebrew for come kasa say a cardboard so se me na me bie manu aka kasa ha ono no ono kwa no na da ho no anipa people are what are crestfallen. Listen, people are crestfallen and apprehensive. So na ebasa no a wo mo kasa say no mo kasa say obaka say nipa ba ko no kasa o influence the entire base. Into influence the entire base na afi wo ko platform no so ana campaign grounds wo say wo koka asa akire mo a ade ba ko no mbeye wo platform no so ana mbeye wo apra wo nam kruma wo ye wo campaign no enemo mbeye wo na binie. Take a listen to this.
Economy we ye ho chiri sei no fi se mu nyansa amamo
Folks, enye we na mehwe afi ube se wonam na wo kɔ no na wo mo ye den wo mo ye dede benya esanse wo ma brew. Watch this.
economy we ye ho chiri sei no fi se mu nyansa amamo ya da se samo firi ho president mi no wadi ni ATS bi o wadi ni ATS bi enti no kika ne nsam saa no na sika mpedidi onim ze woni chance bia bi okọ sika mpedidi some more person mo to aso mo see ATS to break, you break it and we shall see. How can you people sit in this country for people to fool us, think that we are just stupid people and they just don't respect us? Any stupid decisions then they put before us, so we should accept. How can you tell me, sir, you are taking a whole Ghana to World Cup Qatar? No budget, you don't want to read it, you don't want to tell us. Sika, but who could this scanning now? Now the catcher so could be you are crazy, you see, nonsense. Thieves, armed robbers, whoever the captain let him wait. You people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers. Whoever the captain let him wait. Me say, you people, you are thieves, you are armed robbers. Whoever the captain to let economy we here who chiri say. No fi se mu nyansa amamo. Ya da se samo firi ho. President mi no wadi ni ATS bi o. Wadi ni ATS bi enti no kika ne nsam saa no. Na sika mpedidi onim ze woni chance bia bi okọ sika mpedidi some more person mo to aso mo see ATS to break, you
folks. Oh, there. So we call even the sports fraternity now sports journalists for Krano. Ehun say enema nkoyi. Budget allocation a yedema sports events saying fraternity no women say it's been affected. Now journalists are even speaking. I'm saying what? Journalists are even speaking. And I'm what says Sonko Sonko can say scam PDD. Ninia brepa sports journalist. Money na sikanwa say cost sports ho media sports ma eno no yeni bre sign politics no kwa yeni bre at least the sports entertainment bema Ghana for ye boso adwen no o siska no ye chedi. But folks, see I am say there everything now point to the fact say the center of the governing party no intimi hold. Yes, the center cannot hold. Into kwakesie and the AC in the governing party, the center no simply can't hold. Why? So, in the camp of the governing party, no, this is what is happening. Then you can say, when two elephants no head into kwasi anymore, again AC, this in the ocean. Take a listen to this. The nyoma be seen no afi elephant no adanen to kwa asasene na sofa. The ground is now what is bleeding. Folks, make a short break me ba then we sail into this report, and of course Yamba executive producer is on assignment on creation and krate mudjuma na efie de nyoma atoto. So exactly what went into this report na yamamu kwanye faswa. Sa report was skewed towards Matthew Opoku Prempe, Sono and Obedi Wedding Kunim into a running me. Stick and stay. The Frontline show. I'll be back.
Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great folks, welcome back, and of course we've walked one leg of the journey, remaining one, making 25 minutes gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline with your investigative journalist Kweku Anan. FIDRI, Ghana Speaks Extension, of course, brought to you by Ora Blackstar for Bomodiana Kope Monsas Nibi Nafi Shedi and Yomeko. Now, Monfa report into screening soon. Now, the NIB report was written by officers of the intelligence agency, or say survey on NPP running mate intelligence assessment report. Now, Manika executive summary, no. Nafi, we bring executive producer of the show, Yaoyamba, on the beats of this report. I say, Matthew Opoku Prempeh, the Minister of Energy and Member of Parliament for Menchia South, is widely preferred among party members to be a running mate to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia for the 2024 general election. There is a strong consensus that the running mates should be selected from the Ashanti region. Enti omo chese krate there say so me ne so omo ehwe no omo di nipa bebre e na omo do omo koe widely eyi na omo di koe na omo koe assessment na chese enipa ne dodo no a na omo prefer say eye Matthew Opoku Prempeh aus oye energy minister no sanso member of parliament for Menchia South ono ene nipa no dodo na e prefer say as I say onya running mates. Now oba a year introduction say in anticipation of the selection of running mates by Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the NPP presidential candidates for the 2024 general election, the National Intelligence Bureau NIB conducted a comprehensive nationwide survey from June 12 to June 14, 2024. This survey targeted NPP delegates, including national, regional constituency, and polling station executives, utilizing the party's delegates album to ensure a representative sample. The survey pooled 5,116 party executives. Now, Omo Chremuze MPP fence running mates in Wedjuma and Edjuma Kwe Kokoye. Now, one more exercise na say from June 12, EDBC June 14, and another say just about 72 hours. Normally, yes, 8 men. Omo target MPP delegates for, and I think so national, regional constituency polling station executive for, and omo use party album no, and omo yes adiwe sample. Normally, now, over results now I say. Results and discussion. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, commonly known as Napo, who currently serves as the Minister of Energy and Member of Parliament MP for Menchia South, secured 76.2% of the responses from executives pooled, making him the leading candidate for the position of running mate to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The NPP's presidential candidate for the 2024 general elections refer to figure 1. Following him as Yao Osei Edutum, the Minister of Education, MP for Bosomtwe constituency, who what's that? Gained 0.1% of the responses from the pooled executives. Other notable personalities and delegates considered as potential running mates include Apostle Opoku Nyina, former chairman of the Pentecost Church of Ghana, and Brian Ichampon, the Minister of Agriculture and MP for Abetifi constituency. Seeing a report now. Let me go quickly and join executive producer Yamba on the beats. So Yamba begins to explain to us the preferred running mates and what it means, and then we can make a sense of it all. Good evening, Yao.
Good evening, Senior.
Great. Nanyama to say on your assignment. Wonderful. Great. Now take it up from there where you are, and if you go into the document says the preferred running mates and all of that. What sense can you make out of this for our viewers watching this?
Okay, thank you very much. So from the preferred running mates, you know, you will see that there's some statistics over there.
Great.
Beginning with Matthew Opoku Prempeh Napo, 76.27%. Yao Osei Edutum, 10.16%. Then the others, 4.57%. Osei Chimensa Bonsu, 3.38%.
Hey!
Yeah, 3.38.
Osei Mensa Chimensa in Ashanti region.
Yes, please.
Hey, is that the level of the popularity?
So this is across the country.
Okay.
This statistics is across the country.
Yeah, but you haven't finished. Now we have, is it Fremont Parry, correct?
Yeah, Fremont Parry, 2.4%. Then Joe Oseusu 2.27%.
Wow.
And teacher say out of the 5,000 plus delegates now more interview Matthew Poku Prempe 76.27% and Asan Edidi so I deba.
Wow.
And one party say among the delegates, but we have to put on record that the NPP has over 200,000 delegates across the country.
Great.
So taking just a little about 5,000, no, quite a little or an insignificant number. But in statistics, sampling is necessary. So for the sample size, the sample size of 5,000, Omupache say Okoku Prempe, which is Napo, above every other person, he's scored over 76%.
I see.
Okay. You call the next table, the next page now. Say best pair for the flag bearer. There's this diagrams over there. Obviously the best pair for the flag bearer. She say, "Ufa nkofona omo ye omuso 7 now." When Osefata say only Dr. Baumia.
Great. So hold it there. There's a write-up here at the top there. Can you read the write-up, or should I read it so that then you come to the table? Which one?
Okay,
so let me read that one quick. Let's say Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe emerged as the most preferred choice, especially among constituency and polling station executives who constituted the largest segment of the sample, corresponding to 36.2% and 32.6% respectively. Now, I'll say a significant majority of the respondents, approximately 84%, view Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe as the ideal running mate for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia due to his charisma and popularity among party members. And then, I'll say about 88% believe he's the party's choice to pair with Dr. Bawumia. Moreover, 94% of respondents said the running mate's nominee should be male. However, 89% stated they should accept whoever Dr. Bawumia selects as his running mate. What do you make of this write-up here?
So the write-up now was in that is what is in the chart below.
Okay.
So it's exactly as you have read over there. And to share the best pair for the flag bearer, we share the orange portion now. It says 16%.
Okay.
So that means that 16% of the total number of delegates they interviewed prefers Dr. Yawase Edichum. Then the blue section is 84%. Which means that 84% of the delegates or the sample size prefers Napo. You feel that he is the best candidate to partner Dr. Bawumia. And at 16% they say Edichum, Dr. Edichum is the best person to partner Dr. Bawumia. Then if you go to the right side, I say perceived party's choice. It's a wine a party for ne prefer say Mkobe then over partner Dr. Bawumia. You see 12%, which is the orange section. He says that Dr. Osei Edichum. Then 88% Matthew Opoku Prempe Napo.
Hey.
And the
I know you.
Hey,
yeah.
I know what you papa. Enough from out of all these people, but I'm even surprised that in all these data, about top one now be crying now even 0.01% impo. It's just those two candidates that are coming up. And at the third, we say preferred gender of the running mate. Just on Kofono Mono Mukasayan. Omunya and running mate on your bar now on your bema.
Okay.
Yes, 6% of those people prefer the person to be a female. And 94% prefer the person to be a male.
I see.
And teachers outstanding say figure no so huge to the sense and prefer saying Bema and on partner Dr. Bawumia.
So Ahana, there's no gender balance sort of, isn't it?
And in terms of when I'm interviewing the end, another thing that we have to be mindful of, I don't know out of those numbers that they interview, how many of them are female? How many of them are male?
Exactly.
You don't know the sample size, no?
Exactly. Because then I was to bring you. In fact, let me say we table, then we can interrogate that also, because then we need to know what kind of sample method you see. So we even know all of that, but the methodology is not seen in the very report here. But let's finish the report on one hand. Near how we can interrogate that one. Okay, so go to the fourth.
And then the third one says acceptance for any running mate. So all the people they interviewed, 89% of them are okay with whoever they present as a running mate. That's the blue column. Then 11% says no, they are not okay with whoever they present. So could you mean that they have a preference?
But yeah, let's stay a while longer here. If you come to the third table, it says preferred gender of running mate. Now, preferred gender, we have 6%. 6% says what? Male. Female.
Yes.
No. On the preferred gender, sound American you.
Yeah, the 6% is female. The 94% is male.
Male. So juxtapose that to acceptance for any running mate. Any running mate. How then comes say any running mate, 89% are saying what? And then 11% are also saying what?
So it's like the respondents when they ask the various questions, each question and the number of people that respond to it. So out of that sample size, I don't know how many people responded to this particular question. Some people will choose not to respond at all. According to every question, some people may choose not to respond.
Exactly, but then they get...
So according to the data they put out there, so you see the number of respondents, 89% of them responded that they are okay with whoever they choose as a running mate. Then 11% says that they are not okay with whoever they choose, which means that they have a preference. And so, this particular question, a number of people now answer, 89% of them say, oh, Obi okay. They are good to go with the person.
Yeah. But you see,
every question, a whole statistics is a bit different.
Okay. Now, the next page, say, among the two leading top aspirants for the position, 38.8% of the constituency executives identified till 38.8% of constituency executives identified Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh as their preference for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia in the 2024 general elections. Now, additionally, 32.6% of polling station executives preferred Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. I'm trying to make sense of this. I say additional 32.6% of polling station executives prefer Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh.
Yes. Can you are trying to break the data down. According to, the delegates, we have national executives, we have regional executives, we have constituency executives, then they have the polling station executives, then they have electoral area coordinators. And that is how it is with NPP. They have council of elders. So in this particular instance, they are saying that according to the number of constituency executives they interviewed, 38.8% of them prefers Dr. Opoku Prempeh. Then the additional one, which is the 32.6%, refers to the polling station executives who are under the constituency executives. So that is how that data is.
Great.
Which means that if you take the 38.8% out of the 100%, the other percentage, we don't know who they prefer. We don't know who they prefer. As to whether they will all prefer one person or they will prefer different people, we don't know.
Exactly. That's where I'm driving you out, because we didn't know the other candidates. Perhaps that makes sense of it, or sort of, because I normally indicate you are. But
I'm breaking it down to the sense that they've not stated how many constituency executives they interview.
Exactly.
And out of the 38%, the remaining, who do they prefer? The remaining of about 62%, who do they prefer? But they only stated. So, but according to I'm put it out there, we just assume that maybe the others almost vote and do 38%. Great. So the preferred candidate. But data does not sit here.
Great one. Now, let me finish the reading. I'll say the overwhelming majority of respondents, 92.9%, believe that the running mates should be selected from the Ashanti region. 92.9% believe that the running mates should be selected from the Ashanti region, widely regarded as the party's stronghold. Now come to the table, say preferred region of Runnymede. Yeah, take us through this table and let's see what's some funny thing here. Go ahead.
So, according to the NIB, the report that is out there, what they are saying is that out of the over 5,000 delegates that they got, they interviewed or they got responses from, 92.96%, that is approximately 93%. And he said, what you say, to 100, about 93 of them prefer that the running mate should be from the Ashanti region.
I see.
So this, they've not come down to a regional breakdown as to where they want the running mate to come from, as to whether one person will be Ashanti region, Eastern region, Central region, and now Volta region. And so almost 92.96% of them prefer the candidate to come from the Ashanti region.
I see.
1.84% prefer the candidate from Eastern region.
I see.
1.52 Central. Greater Accra is 1.41. Volta region is 0.7%. Bono 0.45. Northern region 0.31. Western 0.29. Upper East 0.22. Bono East 0.12. Ahafo 0.08. Western North 0.06, then Upper West 0.04. There's a majority now want the running mate to be from what? Ashanti region, according to this report.
I see. And what I do not get right is that did the NIB also centered the rest of the candidates into these regional capitals for us to know that, for example, Central region or Eastern region, they would have also preferred, by the figure detail in this report, say Dr. Yao Idutum got so and so percentage, or say in Volta region, Fremont Pare got so and so. That was not indicated in this report, correct?
Yes, that is not shown in the report. They only gave us this breakdown.
So how
as to how the various regions, the delegates from the various regions voted, they were not explicit on that.
Yeah, because I'm trying to reconcile how, Ebeban say 92.96, approximately 93, could come from Ashanti region and say party, Nipa, penny, and the rest of the regions,
The report is not saying that those 92% are from Ashanti region.
That's
what they are trying to say is that across the country, all the delegates that they interviewed, 92.96% of them prefer the candidate to come from Ashanti region.
Correct one. This is a good correction. Now, let's again put this into another perspective. So, okay, then in Ashanti region, how much of a percentage would have preferred, say, the running mates should come from, or should be that of Napo? Do we have that here?
That data is not available here. They didn't come up with a regional breakdown. As to when we go to maybe Ashanti region, 10% we want Napo or 80% we want Napo. No, they didn't do the regional breakdown. We just put the data together as a national distance.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's move to this one too. So preferred region for Runnymede. Okay, I'll say conclusion and recommendation. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is highly preferred as the best pair for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia due to his popularity and strong connections with the grassroots of the party. Yeah, I'll take note of some of these keywords. So say, due to his popularity and strong connections with the grassroots of the party, his nomination for the position of running mate resonates well with the grassroots. This would potentially foster party unity, essentially for enhancing Dr. Bawumia's chance popularly in the Ashanti region, a stronghold of the new patriotic party NPP. Yeah. From your assessment as also a student of intelligence on the ground, do you see that Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is one of a candidate so popular among who in the NPP as of when he was appointed as a minister, all the way from energy, walk into the office of the corridors of the energy ministry, and that of what is now associated with NAPO as that of a man responsible for the current doomsday shift power, erratic power supply and all of that. Juxtapose that so-called popularity to that of what we are reading here. Is there any connection? Does it synchronize?
So, by the report, they are saying that he has very strong connection with the grassroots. But as to whether that connection is across the nation, is another question to be asked.
Very good one there.
Is his popularity strong in the Ashanti region or is across board? That is one question a lot of people are asking. He may be very popular in the Ashanti region. Is he that popular across board? So it also depends on the party, what they intend to do. What is their focus in choosing a running mate? Because one thing you consider in choosing a running mate is a candidate that will complement the flag bearer.
Yeah.
Where his weakness is to be your strength. It should not be a candidate that will be a substitute to the flag bearer. So the popularity, I think their focus is in Ashanti region.
Yeah.
And they feel that amongst all the candidates that have been brought to the flag bearer or the names that came to the flag bearer for him to select from, Napo is more popular in the Ashanti region than any other candidate.
Oh, I see. So then if I get that correct, it means that the party's priority now is you be in free Ashanti region just to close our headache, kind of. Not necessarily because of what, but because of party umbilical cord connect to Ashanti region. So we should have
because
somebody.
This statement states it also. This will potentially for unity, essential for enhancing Dr. Baumia's chances, particularly in the Ashanti region. A stronghold of the new patriotic party. Which means that the Ashanti region is key in the choice of the running mate.
But we do not know now whether or not choosing the person from Ashanti region perhaps can consolidate some meaningful figures that will make NPP go for glory. Do we know that?
From where we sit, we do not know. But I do not know what the parties have seen.
Yeah.
Probably they also have their intelligence and that's how they want to go about things.
Great one.
But from where we sit, as to whether it will work or not, it can be counterproductive or productive at the end of the day.
Wow.
So depending on how things go and his ability to be able to pull everybody along will determine whether they will be able to make meaningful impact in the Ashanti region or not. Because he's having opposition people from the Ashanti region, something that are key in the NPP.
Yeah. Yo, shape yourself. We are losing you.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
So it means that Dr. Opoku Prempeh, if he's officially unveiled as the running mate to Dr. Bawumia, has a lot of work to do in bringing everybody on board to ensure that the impact they want him to make, especially in the Ashanti region, is made. So he's having a opposition even from some members within the Ashanti region. One of them from the onset was the Richard Chairman. He was having issues with him. But I think if you watch if you watch what is happening now, I think they've started that process of reconciliation. Because I saw Napo, pictures of Napo and the regional chairman, together with the flag bearer in an office the day before the day before they went to meet the majority for court in Parliament. So probably they started that reconciliation. So it's a lot of work. It's a tall order for him. He needs to do a lot of work to bring people on board. Great
one. Now put this one there. Put this one down. We'll come to it. That is whether or not 5 months to go to the polls. Of course, they are looking forward to that of rebranding Napo on one side of the coin. And I don't know what it means by that rebranding. But then let's go to the conclusion part of it. This conclusion is reinforced by an early survey conducted by the NIB in January 2024, which assessed electorate's choice of running mates across Ghana. So it means another report to us, our report, and also Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh was preferred among voters for the choice of running mates. And also
the report in January if you recall, when we interviewed Mr. Tamaklo,
David Tamaklo, yes,
he made mention that that report, the electorate was more than the delegates, the number of people they interviewed. They were not restricted to only party delegates.
Yeah,
it was across all the party members. and the numbers were more than this.
Yeah.
And according to him, in that particular report, it emerged that Honorable Kennedy Ohinyejafong was ahead of every other person as a running mate when they conducted that poll.
Good. Now, Yao, are you there?
I'm here.
Great. Now listen to this one. And now I want to revisit the earlier word or question I put there. I said, take a note. Or say, now, given Dr. Prempeh's current role as the Minister of Energy, the ongoing power crisis in Ghana could impact his candidacy. This is it. Could what? Impact his candidacy. Therefore, the government may need to implement necessary measures to solidify his competence in managing the energy sector, thereby enhancing the party's prospects in the 2024 general elections. Of course, are we then now looking at rebranding NAPO some sort? Correct?
Definitely. If you want him to be a running mate to the flag bearer, and he has issues around him, we need to find a way to rebrand him. So I think that it is one of the reasons why they delayed in bringing up the name of NAPO.
I see.
Because you could realize that from the beginning of the year, they're having serious issues with electricity. And mentioning his name at that point in time would have been very, very dangerous for the party. So the electricity situation is a bit more stabilized now. So they feel it's the best time to bring him up. But he has already had issues with a lot of people. He's made some comment that people do not agree with him. People do not agree with him. When people were complaining about doing so, they should come up with a timetable. He said people should go and come up with their own timetable if they feel that there is doing so. And since his name came up, people are coming up with videos and audios of certain things he said in the past.
Yeah.
But in politics, these things are meant to, they are bound to happen. Whatever you say today can be used against you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and all the people that we are looking at them, they all have issues in one way or the other. But probably the NPP feels it will be easier for them to rebrand NAPO than rebranding any other person. That is why they are coming up with things. So,
I see. But yeah, from your perspectives and from your standpoint, do you foresee that so easy to rebrand NAPO, juxtaposing even the very strongest opposition he's facing in Parliament, you know, given the circumstances of where Andy Appiah Kubi is coming, the former majority leader is coming from, and a few others? Would it a bit too easy for NAPO to sail through? And other reports coming from various corridors. In fact, a journalist out there in the United States is also ready to release some bombshells. Come Sunday, my own brother Taylor, and all of that. How do you think Abe is so comfortable? And maybe the Frontline would also release some. How do you think NAPO will be able to manage all of this in the space of time?
It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be an easy task at all. But perhaps, maybe as their mantra says, it is possible. It is possible for him to be rebranded, but it's not going to be an easy task. Yes, because we have a short period to elections. So if his name had come up earlier in the year, or probably towards the end of last year, you have a longer period to do a rebranding. And you know, these Junso issues, how do you
think
it is a very big tax. So we just have to gauge the space and see how NPP is going to carry out this issue with NAPO and how to manage it efficiently. Because a very difficult amount. But as the mantra says, it's possible. So they feel that it is possible to rebrand him within this short period of time.
Great, yeah.
To be able to win elections.
Yeah, make a sense of what the former majority leader is quoted to have said. Say yes, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia should look at the consideration of not to go for a hot-headed, arrogant person, kind of, and all such comments coming flying on the faces of this, and again, all of them also coming from Ashanti region. Try to make a sense of this.
I think a lot of people are saying that NAPO as a person exhibit some sort of, and in his demeanor and every way he does things. But as a running mate, he was more or less like you are supposed to be at the service of the flag bearer. So if his ego is such that it will be difficult for him to subject himself to what the dictates of the flag bearer, then it is going to create some sort of friction. I think that is where the former majority leader is coming from, the angle from which he's speaking. He needs somebody that will be somebody that will listen to him, somebody that will subject himself to the control of the flag bearer. If not, then there's going to be some friction and it will affect the way they do things. But I don't know, perhaps maybe Napo is willing to do that. If not, the perception out there is that he's an arrogant person. And it will be difficult for him to be willing to serve Dr. Barumia. But as you always say, time will tell. Nobody knows what can happen.
Now, I want you to make a sense of this for our viewers and listeners. That why do you think the tag of egocentric is being pushed on the neck of Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh? For the time being, it has become that of say Atarebi Omodia Shenwa all until say we're falling into this glory say. And now again, Napo couldn't still do anything about this egocentric kind of. How plausible this would pose much danger of the glory ahead of him, and what must Napo do now just to perhaps avert this catastrophic happening on his way? Can he? It's an uphill task, though, is it not?
So it's a difficult task because it's more or less like his personality, and that is how he is, and the way he responds to things. He's like a very blunt person, somebody that will just say things the way he wants to say them without telling whoever is there or who is not there.
Yeah.
So it's more or less like a personality issue. Perhaps something will have to hit him for him to change or for him to tone down certain things. And maybe now that he has been, or if he's officially outdone, maybe he will find a way to manage his ego and every other thing. But if not, if the perception out there is that he's egocentric and he doesn't respect anybody and he speaks anyhow to people, it is going to be difficult. He has to find a way to rebrand. I think the current president, had that tax or that tag on him prior to 2008 elections. That now on Munipa, and it cost the president a lot until things change. So probably Napo will learn from the experience of the current president. If there's a need for him to adjust certain things, he would. And I'm sure some advisors will speak to him on some of his utterances and other things. Now that he's almost the running mate.
Good one. Yeah, you do see us and then so you can finish your assignment. Thank you very much, yeah, and I'm sure say Friday, God willing, you join us here in the studio. You know, as Papa here, and then bring the stuff that you are supposed to bring shortly before the show closes. Great, folks.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, executive producer Yao Yamba just joined us and finished all the breakdown because on the report he. Yes, Division of Labor here now, folks. Mami Nkwana yanking kind messages across him. This your shirt dear. I wish I had a body like yours. I would have come for it. Bright Bachuna and all the buy. Bright, that's my shirt. He went Curtis. That's my shirt. Yes. Curtis na Michelle. I say open say me bro be minimal size but this he went Curtis shirt from London. I have quite a number of them. Well, say hello, Annan. Great job on your show. As always, your charisma, knowledge, and enthusiasm make your presentation shine. Also, you have a gift for engaging your audience and making complex topics accessible. Keep up the fantastic work. Don't mind your detractors. They will fail at all times. Echo Thomas watching from Tema. Echo, I bow before you. I love this message. Trust me. You are among a number that makes me feel that we have to continue to do the work this way, to save society and to save some group of persons or person out there for the fact that they don't have the voice, for the fact that they don't have anybody to talk to. And we serve as a conduit to channel their grievances and their cause. So if you alone serve as a pipe to encourage us to do the work the way we have to do, then I think we can sustain this pressure and do the job as we have to do. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll say good evening, Kweku. You have to skip all these detractors and stay focused because we are in support of you. Kweku, recently my dad friend who is working in Canada brought some business partners in Ghana, but the government demanded more than $3 million before they allowed them to establish their business. So they left to Tanzania. So sad. I'm Sedi from business no de buy no. Umentimi anye wo de call him fa. Yes sir. But say sorry no mu bia nti o me bia sorry ni sisi enyi sika sisi ya o. O de call. I say obi o person the hospital equipment or the ba na equipment in ABC port. Na machines gum ye fanko kolebu ye fanko rich hospital ye fanko komfo anoche ye fan say na top officials say mo hwe me dey duty free to so ye nyom we dey beboa ma Ghana for ho to wom say bab wom say yenye ma nyom ni egu hɔ abegu hɔ afimu na nyom ni na asɛn na mfo bia ho yo ye chichiri ko ebre ne beso na se ebre ne beso a imagine having 5 or more investigative journalists like you. Kweku, we were told we have 3 arms of government which were supposed to be independent of each other, with journalists checking and reporting on these arms of government. But what's the story now? The executive is in full of the legislature, judiciary and majority of journalists who are supposed to be independent. I am Chaweti from Labadi. Good evening, Kweku. Good to listen to you. Good to listen to you. Years after similar program at Netu TV, we have cleared our ears to listen to you. So please go ahead. And here we are. Good evening, my brother. Please, how are you doing? Brother, please, I am begging you, please stop talking about these people. We know them, please. Wise people are wise people are listening to you. Please leave this. I'm sure you don't want me to use that word. No. Or say I should use people. We know them, please. I know it's painful, but this is the country we are in now. But we are in. Please love, brother. I love you too. Ghana and you cry someone. We shall say, good job, keep it up. Good evening, Kweku. I am Richard Amu from Hacho. Kweku, please tell them the truth. They are building churches but refuses to build factory. God bless Ghana. You basically see sorry be brave. And so say on my team and sorry ne doson more than factories. Ni penye dwumanye. There be and sorry ne doors to change factories. Tio common sense we you and sorry ne doors to change factories. But and sorry ne soon to tax. No. Hey. Adie way. Any pump to me say no. Mommy, I'm sorry, yenye demonstration. We need to set the charges to pay tax. Thousands of mugu every day, Monday to the next. And sorry, Jigana Fusika say and throw and ada akoshisem ye twabia to ho no mu ju musika say kafo. We are obekonom obisika egusak mu sak be moto be miensa na de kogu fie na nipa da ho na pa na ewia ne anajo na mo kan iska no yet owi a wontua tax. and small factories, including Kaya Ye for Muswa dear, Kaya Ye, Accra Metropolitan for Namo Jomo, they're being tax. Namo Jomo tax. Where your Maya, Ubeka say Nipa Edwine. Is it normal? Are these people managing the state of affairs? Are they normal? And yet, who we are. The state officials, sorry, she suit, abo perfume, papebi. Huh? I'm a plane, so say who are China. A country that doesn't believe, a country that hasn't heard, a country that doesn't know what you call Jesus, a country you cannot pronounce Jesus. Either they are Buddhists or Shiites or Hindus or some sort. Oho na okoje musia. Oho na okoje bosia. Masofo no mo he. Where are those so-called some men of God who always want to take the leadership position in this country? Mo he. Are you ready to tell the people, the leadership? Am I ready? Omanya wonuma brabo nyara womu nim esoma wo som womu nini twaka wo oho na wokɔgye mbosa na mibisa wo enti onyankopɔn na wo som no na wo bɔ mpa ya na pawia ne anadwo a kwasi adam ko gira oye dede eni emu asofo akuku dam mote Ghana ha de biara mu ye mu crusade enti mu ntimi mo nyankopɔn no mfa nhira mra yi na mobo wo yankopon basayadom mesi wo hu oman mobo na me de meka me de na makọ na ebre ne beso eye twabre ni wo betwa Ghana ni biara wo ye politician o sofo wo ye journalist o mesi ye betwa na mako hwe enye wadwe se wafa wo adi me ka kire wo mesi menye wadwe dako da se wafa wo adi boni biara wo die tie nipa wo memu ha whether yenya evidence o womunya evidence o hey we a politician won se do wo dia bo Ghana sikam a wo sesa osofo bia wo gira so dem a wo de na da enkontompo e de da Ghana fo na wo bo mu nsem age o musika asofo ni bi mu amaye mo ho self star fo a baby a wo pese odu hu kowrem abani ko opposition na we firi no aba mo na nam se ya na brabasam sa wo betwa before be kan wani eguso mesi wo betwa wo bebu akonta ema wiase na ehu wo bire na ensoye se wo bire ensoye a enya wadwen se we are the smartest guy on earth me madwen ade bia medwen no se enya madwen se me wanyansa chi ni pebi no ebire ne beba dia me ye kweku metwa I'm telling you me say dia wo ye bia wo betwa wo waso fie ho ubeta ewo Ghana fo enim sa wo ye politician ube busa akonta no wasase so ansa makọ it is wo the any means bia wonya wo de nabrabasam akohwisam na mo de dada nipa just because you want to skew your way na makọ koso ebrene nsoya na wo se nsoya ebeso. I have always said this to friends and close people. Me say, hey, the vindication of crime is in the womb of time. Okay, the vindication of crime is in the womb. It is a BPA. So long as a eko neighbor, so shall it be in the day of the Lord's night. Ubitra, unyankopon folks. The mube see her, unyankopon bayadum. Na Friday edition, mede abro. Oh, my memory online is na mention one or two messages. I say Raman Abu. Good evening. God continue to bless your good work and I appreciate you a lot. I'll say yes. Recuse, I say Kweku, stay blessed. Ekwiaso say hi Kweku. Ekwiaso. And John Ken say Kweku, you are the man. Tell them the truth. John, you can't be a bit me a catcher. Samira say hello. Awo Sechra, right? Hey, Ama, I don't know how the message if I no one for the other way around. Awo Sechra, Akufa Dunia Bano. Ghana for that come the picture back to screen is Ama. I will do this one of these days. As some of can is on say I will say I think we will need a third party to take over from these political parties. Okay, I think some would agree with you and all of that. Folks, message Dawson, my main info. Okay, Recuse say we are very well and very attentively, but please take it easy. Say then explain your talks. Something I said, we currently know that the NPP party is going under the drain. Okay, a lot of messages. Was it? Kweku, we can see that our good prophets can organize millions of people to get together on every 31st December on a million plots. Why are they refusing to do same something to plant seed? I hope I just saw for na so moko do enya sa na omonko do recuse omonko do da the ombeya ne so omko season ye asofo ne bebre a few others no moti ombe be dwom mo ye nyamedwuma no but omko season ye omko season aba no master a prophet prophesying we and at this and at that we be around this time when we so market come anatum say years ago bia Chobeti dede 5 months to elections. I am prophet this, I am prophet that. We be say no mu di dupe. Some politicians they use elections as a cash cow. The dupe Ghana for any politicians, and the politicians are running to them. And they also make command. And the Ghana for mon kind of cray. I saw funny binim this self-style crooks way at the anointing oil, apple, pie. Sudi, coke, mineral, edi bedre jamoni so edi be na me beton man and be say and be bre ni now falls under what we call charlatanic adverts be bre to etwa. At least entire kra kofom eboa onyankopon aduminti ye gina ho de we de we age akyerechire Ghana for say don't fall for this. And many people, and I take consolation say Kweku, I always receive a lot of calls of such people who are not falling, but still there are still mushrooms in this chef esumuwa womudi said one and no enemy here be let's go and fish them out. Folks, I end by saying the Frontline investigations into the body of Christ, a section of the body of Christ we call the workers of iniquities, will come on as and when. Yeah, we've not relinquished the effort to get the job done. No, it does. And it is a commitment to our viewers and our listeners. Of course, the show greatly produced by online editor Kens give us the backings and all the productions, and of course the indefatigable Bestmark and indefatigable Ruby X. Ruby X ni code no star 447 star 714 hash. Na wako ni code no uko ni code no so ene da ni code no so dem ya GT186 have you zoom ya ba mo ya de na just say why then we vote man Ruby X mass yes Dumedie no baso 27th of July and na saying 3rd of July akabri kakrebe akana watri na watri kakra the semo opemasem dia. Let us say what to my minu na we am na betra na the award na aba betre de onyankopon obetimi ayama ene folks me de mu si a bibi papa bibetimi efre Nazareth aba eyewo enemy ye beka bom ne aboa magana etimi ediye wate onyankopon mo ho ba no nsho onyankopon yadema Friday who is coming here somebody is coming obesake yaw nipa ne ba besakete Friday Obabe Sakete say nipa na asusu yasen man ambassador at large. Yes and folks studio habe pai on Friday make a date with me near Nine Egu from Edema. This has been the Frontline with Kwekwanan and the entire crew. Of course editors at large Kofi Ansah gave us a back, and then director of research Eno Kofi Ejiri also gave us a backing. Editor Chicago George Neo Kaite also gave us a back. Yami Adama Friday